Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Kenton Wakes Up. I'm Dr. Kenton. Today is Monday, July 8th, 2024. And remember, today, Monday, is for meetings and for unbreaking things that got broken over the weekend. Um, this weekend was a good one, interesting one for me uh, personally. In the cup today, by the way, Keurig Donut Shop Blend. It's not exactly my favorite, but it was what was easily at hand. I was sort of, I don't know, not in a rush, but didn't give myself the time I needed this morning to do what I needed to do. Slept almost, I think it was I slept 6.5 hours, 6:37, I think. So looking good. Um, Bad news. Well, today's an anniversary of some bad news. My host sister died on this date in 2017. So if you're a person who burns Yahrzeit candles, and I happen to have one, you usually buy them if you have a kosher section at your grocery store, you can usually get them for about $1 a piece. And the miraculous thing about these is that they burn, they're 2.5 ounces, 2.47, or maybe you can see on there, 2.47 ounces, 70 grams of whatever it is. I don't know if it's wax or it says made from paraffin wax, and it says right on there burns. Uh, focus. Burns 26 hours. This little thing. So anyway, so if you're a Yahrzeit person, then that would be something to do today. Well, at least if you were me. So today I've got a handful of things on my calendar or things I need to deal with. I've got some grading that I didn't get to last week. I also have a small handful of tasks and projects. I finally yesterday just put myself to the task of painting and getting the replacement mirror for my car ready to be installed. When you buy an OEM part, uh, original equipment manufacturer, and it goes through the dealer, they oftentimes come unpainted. So I have a Buick Encore 2019, and they come in certain specific color ranges, and mine apparently had metallic. So there was a couple of things that made it difficult to buy the exact right thing that would come out of the box ready to install. So I had to do some light preparation. Actually, surprised myself by not getting frustrated when I hit some minor snags. Like, for example, touching the thing coming out of the box, it put some oil, finger oil on the surface, and when you spray paint plastic, especially, it's difficult for paint to adhere if there's any kind of surface dust or anything. So I I happened to, right behind me, there's a box of nylon or whatever they are. They're gloves for painting, plastic, rubber, nylon, whatever gloves. Um, and I remembered to put them on and to prepare the surface properly, getting all the dust and dirt and whatever off the surface, scuffed it up a little bit with some uh, high grit. When I say high, I mean 600, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, just to give the surface some additional surface area. And Then carefully wipe that off. And then sprayed on several coats of the colorized paint that already had the it's the metallic, the little, it looks like confetti. Anyway, so I did that, waited for that to dry. Then I also purchased this product that was clear coat. So I put on a couple of good thick coats of that, let them cure overnight. I tell you, my house, the parts of the house that have an easy connection to the basement smelled like a meth lab. Well, anyway, VOC, there's a lot of spray paint smell and propellant. It's got a high volatility to get it to dry fast. So anyway, later today I'll be able to install that. Probably at this point, it's almost 9. At this point, the sun's out. It's on its way to 90 something today, so I'll probably wait until the sun gets on the other side of the house so that there's some shade where I'm going to need to sit. Need to take the door panel off, remove the broken mirror, and install the new one and put everything back together. It'll be probably an hour job. I already practiced once. I wanted to make sure before I spray painted the mirror that I've got that the one that's on there is actually broken. So I took the door panel off, I removed the thing, and thought maybe that it had just gotten knocked out of its, sometimes you have a couple of concentric rings that attach onto a center pillar. When you get sort of disconnected or out of alignment, you can just push them back in a certain way, or if you might have to get in there and disassemble some stuff and put things back together, alignment properly. But no, there were pieces in there that were actually shattered and broken. So yeah. So anyway, in that dry run, I'll call it, found out some tips and tricks on how to do the job properly and more quickly. Second time, third time, whatever. So that's what I'll be doing later. Also some, you uncover some issues that have been residing, waiting patiently for you to revisit them. So yeah, there's that. Made some progress with learning how to use pandas in Python. They're not overly difficult. Just I needed a Sherpa to sort of point me in the right direction to understand them properly so that I can actually use them as a tool rather than floundering around. All right, well, that's pretty much it. I hope you have a great Monday, and if you don't, just remember, love you, bye.